Hey guys, welcome back to another Plan With Me. I am planning for the week of January the 14th through the 20th. This was the week of my baby shower, so I really wanted to use this kit from ScribblePrintsCo called Sprinkle, which is largely themed after or for my baby shower, which I was really happy about. The little fashion girl looks like me, which is so exciting. But anyway, so I am using this kit, like I said, from ScribblePrintsCo. I am whiting out and doing the cut washi like usual. I actually whited out the entire bottom section. Usually I only white out like the top, but because part of the bottom washi was like marble, I didn't want anything to show through, so I whited everything out. And then the Simply Gilded washi that I'm using on top is the Simply Gilded and SPC collab washi, the like rainbow sorbet with the silver foil, and it's so pretty. And I saw like pretty much I think Emily used it, and I don't know if Andrea did, I don't remember, to be honest, but like it just matched so well with this kit. Had to use it. It looks so pretty. And then the foil color that I did bring in for the majority of this spread was silver. There were so many boxes to choose from. I was trying so hard to kind of like figure out how I wanted to do this. So I did put the extra box on the Thankful Thought, which is just the balloons, which is kind of plain because I wanted to use one of these baby quotes overlays from the Sticky Committee, and I chose the Born to Sparkle one because I kind of wanted to save the other ones for when baby girl is actually here. So here I am just putting down the rest of the full boxes. I wanted to put the one that was like kind of an overlay of the entire like shower setup on Saturday, since that was the day of my baby shower, and then everything else I just kind of put in randomly. And then I scattered my glitter headers as per usual. I think last week I used all gold, so it's super easy just to use one whole color for a spread, but because these are like the prettiest colors and there's a lot of them, I wanted to scatter them like I normally do. So then the overlays that I used are from ScribblePrintsCo. They are the Twinkle overlays, which are some of my faves. I really wanted to highlight some of my favorite boxes, so I just highlighted the cake, the little baby shower overview. I was trying to decide between the teddy bear and then like the diaper and bottle, so I went with the diaper and bottle, and then the donuts. So I'm putting those there. And then the glitter header overlays that I decided to use, I've never used before, and they are so pretty. They are the sprinkles ones, and I think they're so cute. I was going to use like twinkle ones, but I was like, sprinkles the best because it's a baby sprinkle. It matches really well, and now I kind of like really want to use it for like a birthday week and stuff because I think it looks so cute. And I'm also using the kind of like glitter confetti flag overlays as well, like you can see I'm doing here. So I'm just getting all of those glitter header overlays down. I mean, tell me those aren't the cutest ever. Oh, they make me so happy. I cannot wait to use them again. I think I'm going to use them again for Avery's birthday week, which is obviously already passed. I haven't planned it yet, but I'll get there. And then, of course, I'm using these silver date squares from ScribblePrintsCo. You can hardly kind of see the date covers because they are marble, and the like color of the font is so light. You can obviously see it in person, but on the camera it's kind of difficult. So I did white out the background of those as well, just because you could see through pretty clearly. So I'm doing that with the date covers. And then, as per usual with my sidebar has stayed the same always. I say that, but nothing's changed. But anyway, so the first thing I like to do is put down a habit tracker to mark taking my medicine, and then I kind of just put some washi down in between everything, and I use one of the squared off boxes with a pumpkin paper Terra, marking that this was week 27 of being pregnant. Baby was the size of a head of lettuce, which is pretty huge actually. And then I put in my work schedule, and then from the fashion girls I grabbed the one that looked the most like me, and I put her at the bottom, which is funny because when I ordered my dress too, I didn't even like take into account, and I'd already seen this art too previously, what the girl was wearing, but my dress was pretty similar to this dress, which is kind of cool. So anyway, going day by day, this was a kind of, other than the baby shower, this was kind of a boring week, to be totally honest with you. So here we go. So on Monday, first things first, I paid daycare, so I'm using a Planner Gems crayon like I normally do. I used a green one because I hardly get to use green, and I was like, this is perfect. So I put that in, and then I needed to order groceries from H-E-B Curbside, which is one of my favorite things to do. So I put in like a label for this, and I'm using a pumpkin paper Terra on a computer because I wanted to take up a little bit more space because honestly not a lot happened, like I said. this week and this day in general. And then this day, Brian and I also finished watching You on Netflix, which I talked about in the last Plan With Me. I think we started it on the previous Wednesday, so we finished it on Monday, which is pretty good for us, actually. So to mark that, I used a half box, and from one of the Valentine's Day Once More with Love sheets. I love all of these couples so much, and I don't want to use them, but I have 3 sheets of them, so I feel like I can almost use one sheet and get away with it, but I decided to use a pink half box and then the Once More with Love couple eating popcorn and watching something to mark that, which is really, really cute. And then Avery actually had a really bad stomach ache this night that I guess it was so bad that I decided to write it down and mark it in. I don't remember it, but I know she didn't feel too good. So I'm using from Glam Planner one of the cramping girls. I need someone to make stomach hurt or belly ache stickers. I know there's food baby ones, but I need belly ache ones because I just have to use cramp ones for now until I can find a belly ache one, which I get a lot lately. Anyway, next on Tuesday, I had a bill due, and I haven't marked bill dues in a while, so I decided to just put it in using one of the bill dues from the kit. It's just our electric bill. I mean, I don't know why, nothing happened, so I was like, let me just put in a bill due. And then we picked up our groceries this day, so I'm using the Once More with Love grocery sticker to mark actually going to pick up the groceries. And then for lunch that day, we had Corner Bakery, Brian and I didn't want to put in another meal sticker or a fork and spoon or anything crazy like that. I really wanted to use one of these flat lays from Toffee Bananas, so that's what I did. And I grabbed the one that kind of reminded me the most of Corner Bakery, so it's a sandwich with cookies and a latte or a cappuccino, I don't know. And then I also had our Home Chef delivery this day, so from Once More with Love, I'm using a little munchkin in a box to mark getting our Home Chef. So there's that for Tuesday. Wednesday, we had a coffee in the morning, as per usual, so I'm using from Glam Planner, the little girl holding the Starbucks cup. I wanted to use a little bit more Glam Planner teenies in this kit, even though I think I only used a couple, just because they're so pastel and they kind of match well with these colors. And then we had Sonic for dinner. I don't know why, but I'm using a little Fox and Cactus girl with the bag. Sorry, I burped a little bit there, my bad. To mark getting Sonic for dinner, which I'm so over fast food. I've just been feeling so sick from eating greasy food lately. Anyway, and then the only other thing that happened on Wednesday was that we just had a family cuddle sesh where we all laid on the couch, watched a movie, I'm sure. So I'm just marking out a huge chunk of time with that washi and then putting a half box in there. I don't normally talk this much in a big span of time or a little span of time, so spitting out 3 sentences that fast, I feel I am so out of breath. My lungs are squished, everything is squished, so I'm just I'm talking but I cannot breathe. So I'm sorry if I'm pausing or if you can hear me catching my breath, but that is what is happening currently. So I'm putting down, like I said, that big piece of washi, and then I'm putting a half box in, and then from Fox and Cactus, I have the little Fox family of 3, which I need to buy a family of 4 soon, to mark our family cuddle sesh. These are so cute, and I love how neutral they are, too. I think it's, pretty perfect. And then moving on to the second half of the week, that was what my first half looked like. On Thursday, I thought it was pretty significant to mark that we actually didn't get coffee this morning. We get coffee, like I said, every morning. We either do Starbucks or Dunkin', but this morning, for some reason, we just did not get coffee. So from Once More with Love, I'm putting the little no munchkin in because I kind of needed it, to be honest. I was getting real tired halfway through the day. We did get gas also that morning, which is strange because when we get gas, we almost always get coffee, but whatever. So I'm using a little car icon from the kit. And then that night for dinner, we had H Mart, which love H Mart so much. Avery kind of begs for H Mart a lot. She's always like, Mommy, I want the rice. And I'm like, okay. So from Once More with Love, this is the dim sum timesheet that's in collaboration with Wonton and a Million. I thought it would be cute to use a little munchkin with the little steamed dumplings because we've been getting steamed dumplings recently too. We've added that to our repertoire of things we get at H Mart, and they're delicious. Then I got some Happy Mail in from my mom. She ordered some stuff from our registry, and it came in that day, and I was super pumped about it, so I used a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji to mark that. And then I snuggled with my kitty cats that night, my little Millie and Ray. They are just driving me insane recently, but I still love my cats. So from Paper and Milk, I'm using a little, Maru with a cat sticker to mark that. And then I paid the credit card bill this day. I don't know why I was putting in bill dues and stuff this week. I think I was just trying to take up more space. But I have this little pay bill sticker from CoffeeMonsters.co that I used for that. Then moving on to Friday, first and foremost, it was payday as per usual. So I'm using a fancy label. And then from ScribblePrintsCo foil with the J. Crew Plans handwriting, the payday sheet. And it's like payday bill due, no spend situation. I'm using the silver foiled payday to mark that. Avery also had dance this day, so from Happy Diet I have these cute little ballerina girls that I wanted to use because there's a ton of them on a sheet. So I'm using the little ballerina girl to mark Avery having dance this day. And then also this evening, I really wanted to clean our apartment and kind of do a mass clean. So that's what me and Brian did the majority of the night. So to mark that, I'm using from Fox and Cactus, one of the girls cleaning. I love this cleaning sheet. There's a girl one and a boy one. They're seriously my favorite stickers ever. I need to repurchase these because I love them so much. And then also that night I did paint Avery's nails. She really wanted her nails painted. And we had this really cute set of Trolls nail polish from, I think we bought it off Amazon, but it's a quick dry one, which is pretty dope for kids because she can't sit there forever. So I just put in a little squared third box and a CoffeeMonsters.co emoji holding a nail polish bottle to mark that I painted Avery's nails. She chose yellow for her toes and a purple for her fingers, which was very, very cute. So there is that. And then Saturday was the day of my shower, and there was actually quite a lot of stuff that I wanted to put in. I ended up having to take some things out and move things around because I needed some more space. So the first thing I put in was that I slept in. I probably could have gotten rid of both of the first two things that I put in, but I don't know, I had already put them in and I was just I don't feel like moving anything. But anyway, so to mark sleeping in, I did a little tiny thin piece of washi. Oh, I'm doing my weekend banner first. Oh, I always do this and I always go ahead of myself. My weekend banners are from ScribblePrintsCo. They're the most beautiful weekend banners ever and they're seriously my favorites. It's in the silver foil, so I'm putting that down at the bottom like I usually do. But I kind of wish I put it a little bit lower because I needed more space on Saturday, but you win some, you lose some. So anyway, to mark sleeping in, I used a really skinny piece of washi from the kit, and then from CoffeeMonsters.co, the little sleep in with the pillow doodle, which are some of my favorite stickers ever. If you watched my haul, you know I love the sticker. It's seriously my fave. So I put that in, and then obviously I wanted to mark getting ready. I didn't know what to use. I need to buy getting ready stickers. I have a lot of makeup stickers, but I feel it's not I don't know. I need getting ready ones. Oh, I'm having issues with my washi clearly. But for getting ready, I used this sheet from Pumpkin Paper Co. that's just a bunch of random Terras with different hairstyles. And I originally wanted to use one with a bow in her hair, but I don't think it was cut all the way through, so I couldn't get it up. So I ended up going with one with short hair, which is what I have anyway. So it all works out in the long run. You can see I'm trying to figure out which one I wanted to use here. I mean, they're all pretty cute, but the one I originally wanted to see, she's so cute. She's just not cut all the way through, and I could not get her up. So I had to use another one, and I ended up I grabbed the one, I put it down, and I realized it was too big, so I had to cut her little feet off as well. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I wanted to mark the baby shower at the top, but I had to move that down to the bottom. And this is me trying to kind of figure out how I wanted to do this because there was a lot of stuff that I wanted to put in. I don't know what order I ended up doing this in. Let's watch this and learn together. Okay, cool. So I did do the take pics first. So I used a little 1/3 box for that. And as you can see, I'm going to have to pull up that Terra and cut off her little feet because she does not fit. So I put the 1/3 box in first. I'm going to cut off her feet, put her back in. And then to mark taking pictures with everybody at the baby shower, I'm using from Oh Hello Michelle. It's a best friend sheet. There's one of girls taking selfies, which I thought was really, really cute. And I love them. So I'm putting that in to mark that. I'm trying to figure out at the bottom because I had so much that I wanted to put in, but I decided ultimately to stick with just doing the foods and then the baby shower. So to mark the baby shower, I am using one of these half boxes that I love so much. I did put it more towards the bottom because I wanted to make some room, but I realized a little too late that my weekend banner probably could have been pushed down a little bit more. So this box was just to signify the baby shower. I'm using a pregnant fox and cactus girl to mark that, which I thought was really, really cute. And then, like I said, I wanted to just kind of mark food in general. I was going to use a half box for that, but I thought a half box stacked on top of another half box would be a little too much. So from the foiled SPC foods sheet, this is the mini one, I'm using a little silver foiled chicken wing to mark that we had Rudy's barbecue. Sorry, I'm like burping and I have indigestion and everything's gross right now. But anyway, so I'm using that to mark that we had Rudy's barbecue. I requested barbecue because I have been craving it. I just love barbecue so much. And then I used a cake from the sheet as well to mark eating our cake because it was delicious and I loved it very, very much. There was Reese's cups inside of it and it was fantastic. So that was all I could fit on Saturday, but I still feel like it showed everything. I mean, that's basically what happened. And then Sunday is my normal Sunday. So first and foremost, I did laundry. So I'm using another fancy label. And then from the SPC and J. Crew Plans handwriting sheet, like the cleaning sheet, I'm using the laundry time sticker to take up some space. And then I also filmed this day, so from Once More with Love, again, if you watched my haul, you saw this sheet. It is new to me, but I'm using the little munchkin holding like the little camera to mark filming, which I thought would be kind of cute, and it's lighter, so it would match the kit a little bit more rather than that fox and cactus, just like plain stark black camera. So I'm using that. For lunch, Brian and I and Avery ordered Olive Garden to go, which is one of our favorite things to do. We used to do it a lot when we lived in North Carolina. So I'm using an icon from the kit to mark, it's the spoon and fork to mark that we had Olive Garden for lunch. And then we just kind of chilled all day. We relaxed, watched TV. So I'm using a half box from the kit and a Coffee Monsters Co. a Modi couple eating popcorn. I like the popcorn couples apparently in this spread. To mark that me and Brian just watched TV all day, which was kind of nice. And then that night I got back into reading, which makes me so happy. Oh, I haven't read in so long, but I had a little bit of time and I really wanted to finish the book that I had been working on for like ever. So from Once More with Love, from the Get Lit reading sheet, I did the one more page book to mark reading, which again makes me so happy. I ended up finishing the book. I'll talk about that obviously more in like the upcoming weeks, but like it's been so nice being able to read again. I have missed it so much. So that is what the week looks like. And now I'm just going to go ahead and do the deco up top, just kind of scattering that around. And then from the SPC little mini deco sheet, it's the Twinkle deco sheet, which was released a couple of weeks ago. I am sporadically putting that in as well with tweezers just to give a little bit of extra like sparkle and flare to the top of the spread. I think it just looks so pretty. And then I do end up adding a couple of those pieces to the Fashion Girl box at the bottom as well. I did that the week prior, the Akio Snow week, and I think it looks really, really cute and it kind of ties everything together, especially if you have a lot of foil going on the other full boxes. I think it just kind of makes the most sense. But that is it for this week's plan with me, or this particular week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.